about that in the future. So that was very good for me. Do we have themes here?
Well, I think that one's not there yet, so I'll just put it up. And
then getting to know each other. That goes for everyone. Including my boss. That was a big thing, yes. On the negative side, which is the same thing, because of vacation and other schedules and for other people that didn't get to meet the whole team, for instance, all the team people at one place staff wasn't here. And that's the late agenda thing, more or less. And then we had many discussions, but we didn't close too many of the open questions. But I did get a very good idea of what the apartment is thinking, well, what direction we're going in, so I can do get back with a lot of a better sense of direction.
Me normally shouldn't ask questions like that. The open questions, were those things that you wanted to have clarified before, or was it simply that the meetings weren't set up, that these questions were actually asked and then
we didn't. We had a lot of things that in meetings that we discussed because we didn't have a solution yet, but we didn't stop. When the meeting stopped, we didn't have a solution. But other than that, I've had a great week. It's been very good.
Thank you, Anne.
Are you filming for YouTube?
For my tube,
really?
Not your tube.
Don't forget to send us the link.
Don't do that, please.
So I just like to say that I also liked this week. It was really great and very cool to see the people here. I wrote here, we are working with, but we are working with them remotely, most part of our working time remotely. And finally we could have seen each other and to speak to each other and to understand these people's work processes and I would say also common work processes. So the second part then would be the program of this week. We have had a really great number of meetings and discussions, also with people in Canada that some way helped us understand our the daily work of colleagues here in Rhodes and our colleagues in Vancouver. What didn't work not so well?
Mobile.
I guess despite the big number of discussions, we still do have to precise our QED, for instance, our QED or LET processes, we can discuss it till the late evening, 5 days a week, but we still didn't find any decision. But I hope we will do. And my wish for the next time would be more.
No bother, there's better one.
Okay. To have somehow more meetings within specific teams. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sergey?
Okay. Well, thank you very much. First of all, I'll start with the same advantage, which is communication. So, quite originally here. And I will not repeat for the 10th time. I totally agree with all that is connected with it. As a disadvantage, I would put the fact that unfortunately we couldn't have fixed workplaces where we could sit the whole time and make phone calls and so on. And for me, for example, I feel very inconvenient to sit at somebody else's place, just always afraid to make it dirty, to spoil something. And could be a problem to have a teleconference, for example, or SAP Connect session without having a place. But of course, I understand that it is not feasible to have a lot workplaces just for a case. But this is what I felt not very well about.
I had to work in the coffee corner. You had a place.
Well, and then I don't really know where to put this piece of paper to the negative side or to positive side. And that we really had too much work in parallel with very many meetings non-stop. On the one hand, well, you get tired of it, of course, but on the other hand, so it was really a challenge to accomplish all these things, to get the work done and to attend all the meetings and to get all the information which I got from there, so I don't know where this paper is.
I'd say probably there. This is the clash between the meetings here and your daily work.
Yeah, some kind of.
Here.
Well, and then 2 or 3, you can count. 2 things which are maybe interesting, especially for me. First, this is very positive that yesterday in the evening session, Günther has promised to support me in my work personally. Everybody have heard it? Yes? Sure. Yes, and also for me, this is very specific, is that I learned that on the one hand, the metadata which is needed for finding the text to be corrected or to checked can be there in metadata, but on the other hand, here I've copy-pasted the text, that this information is not always there in this metadata. So, thank you very much.
Well, of course, it's great, amazing to see old colleagues in person. Especially, it is a little bit, Well, I didn't know that the Brian looks is that handsome. He's a really good-looking guy. And also, I didn't know that Jerry. I thought Jerry is a student. You know, you know what I mean. If you've ever seen a picture now, look, Jerry is a kind of handsome student. He's not a student anymore. And it's great and amazing to see persons directly. It's really interesting, amazing. And after that, when I have a call with them, I can imagine his or her appearance and faces. This is very good. I think this is the best thing here. And also, well, for example, about height issues, I've been discussing this issue for many months with some colleagues, over here, but I didn't see any light in the dark cave. But I saw the light here, talking with people directly, and talking with Holger and Thomas and with Steve. And Steve gave me a good suggestion, and Rita also gave me a good suggestion. So I consolidated all of them, and I suggested to Steve as well. Steve will try to do something next week. He will let me know. Now I saw the light. Maybe we could get out of the cave. That's it. This is really good. So meeting directly is the best solution to work it out. But I think I really would like to have some kind of meeting for brainstorming, because everybody has a very specific issues, I think. And everybody has a very specific idea of any solution. But we didn't have any chance to talk about that. So I think it's
Probably goes there on the right. I think that has a lot to do. No, sorry. There. Things which, late agenda, that sort of thing.
yeah.
Maybe also very little time for exchange. Oh, yeah. Even though it's a different kind of exchange, but I think that's sort of still on it.
And also, team building activity. I'm pretty sure team has also a lot of problems as well, I guess. We need to talk about that as well, but I think we couldn't, because we couldn't have enough time. We didn't have enough time to talk about our issue in our team. So team activity was not enough.
Okay. So that, for you, that would be within applications 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So also, I'm afraid we picked a little bit wrong time, because many colleagues are on vacation, so I couldn't see many of them. Susie, our Susie, I couldn't see her. Susie, a lot of colleagues, I could not meet them in person. So maybe next time we could select. We could avoid the busiest season. I think. And also, we had to join a lot of meetings during the day, and after the meeting from 6 p.m., we need to take care of our routine work. This is messages, queries, or other emails. So meetings in Hot, working in Caliban. Tired. So we could some kind of backup process for those who will join this kind of workshop, probably. Okay. So, meeting and work. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Maybe I can continue with the light. Along with Cynthia, I also saw the light at the end of some processes. So easier to finalize processes, and Abdallah had some great ideas ideas about the quite process and how we can upload it and make it easier for everyone. And I think,
Great.
yeah, I saw the light. And I also had a nice dinner together, which kind of helped me to also get to know some people personally, because I found it not enough time for personal meetings.
Yeah.
So the dinner was a great time to talk to some people more personally. And yeah, in general, I thought seeing and meeting each other, like what all of you said, makes it so much easier for future work and to collaborate in the future and to know what everyone's like. What I found difficult was we had some probably pretty abstract meetings, like the FSTT session and the non-ABAP session, and I found it difficult to convey the need for certain things when these things are not quite there yet. So for example, there will be a lot of non-ABAP coming, but it's currently not there yet, so it's difficult to fit it into the daily operation work when you don't really feel the need yet. Yeah. And what I'd like to have more, do you have a paper? Was to do, I mean, there were a lot of meetings, and I would have liked more to work operational, like to really work out certain topics and work together with you on, your daily life, how you're doing CSS tickets, how you're doing the mobile things, and to understand how you work and how we can improve that work together and how it looks like when we work together.
Okay. Thank you. You too.
Lara.
With my splendid English,
Yes.
I understand that the word quality, and I've written about quality issues we have discussed in this week.
That's okay.
Sorry, I'm so very sorry. So, and I think it's absolutely,
Has nothing to do with this?
absolutely.
It's okay.
So,
That's okay.
okay? Okay.
You open your own new category.
So, I think we have discussed that the terminology reviewed by Alkui, if those exist in the team, would be very good for quality, because terminology quality defines product quality as well. I think I'm personally